Hi everyone, you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 9 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Then scroll down to grade 9. Then click on view all lessons. And we are working on chapter 9, that is statistics. Let's start with the chapter that is statistics. And we are going to start with a topic that is variance and standard deviation. Variance and standard deviation. Please make sure before starting the topic you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important points. Got it? So let's start with variance and standard deviation. First, we are going to see what are variance and standard deviation. Let's just note down the definitions of the standard deviation and variance. Got it? So standard deviation is, let's start with standard deviation. So standard deviation is a measure of how spread out numbers are. Got it? So the variance is defined as the average of the squared differences from the mean. The average of the squared differences from the mean. So how can we calculate variance? First, we find out the mean, work out the mean. Then for each number, subtract the mean and square the result. For each number, subtract the mean and square the result. Then work out the average of those squared differences. Got it? These are the three steps we have to follow to find the variance of the data. Got it? Then work out the average of those squared differences. Got it? And the standard deviation is simply the square root of the variance. Got it? Standard deviation is this is basically the relation between the standard deviation and the variance. Standard deviation is just the square root of variance. Got it? Now you can just note down definition. We'll do an example, then it would be more clear. Got it? Please note down the definition. Be quick. Okay, let's start with an example. A group of 6 families at Wendy's school sold magazine subscriptions to raise money for the school. And the values are 5, 8, 9, 4, 8, and 5. The all amounts are in the dollars. Got it? What was the standard deviation of the amount of money raised? So basically, we have to calculate the standard deviation. So for the standard deviation, the first step is we calculate the mean. Got it? Let's just calculate the mean value. For the mean value, you simply add up all the numbers. 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8, and you have to divide them by, they are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not 8, this is, and divide the sum by the 8. Got it? This is simply the mean. Sorry, 6. They are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are 6 in the number. That is just the dollar sign. Got it? So the total numbers are 6. So divide the sum by 6. So let's just calculate the sum. So the sum is 10 and 16, 26 and 4, 30 and 39. The sum of all the numbers is 39. And 39 divided by 6 is 13 is 6.5. That means the mean value for all the data is 6.5. Got it? Okay, then the second step is you have to subtract the mean value from all of the numbers and then you have to square them. Got it? For the first one, you have to do 5 minus 6.5 square, plus for the second one, 8 minus 6.5 square, then 9 minus 6.5 square, then 4 minus 6.5 squared, then 8 minus 6.5 squared, and then 5 minus 6.5. What you have to do is simply have to subtract the mean value from all the given data and you have to square them and add them. Got it? So when you calculate the squares, it would be, just calculate all. 5 minus 6.5 is negative 1.5, and 1.5 square is 1.5 square is 2.25. Got it? Now 8 minus 6.5 is 8 minus 6.5 is 1.5, and 1.5 square is 2.25. Now 9 minus 6.5 is 2.5, and 2.5 squared is 2.5 square is 6.25. Then 4 minus 6.5 is negative 2.5, and negative 2.5 square is a positive number. So 2.5 square is 6.25 again. Got it? Then 8 minus 6.5 is 1.8, 1.5, and 1.5 square is 2.25. Then for again 5 subtract 6.5 is 1.5, and 1.5 square is 2.25. Got it? Just sum up them all these squares and they are 2 point, wait, let me just add them. 2.25 plus 2.25 plus 6.25 plus 6.25 plus 2.25 plus 2.25. So their sum is 21.5. Got it? So what I did, we simply subtracted the mean value from all the numbers and then we have squared them and we have to add them all. So their sum is 21.5. Got it? So we have to calculate the variance. The variance is sigma, we can denote it as sigma square. This sum divided by 6. Got it? So 21 divided by 6 is 3.58. That is the variance. Got it? Now you have to calculate the standard deviation. So for standard deviation, you simply square root the variance. Got it? So for the standard deviation, just calculate the square roots deviation. For standard deviation, just calculate the square root of the variance. Got it? And it would be square root 3.58 is 1.9. Got it? So this is basically the relation between the standard deviation and the variance. The way standard deviation is the square root of the variance, and how to calculate the variance, just follow the two steps. First of all, you have to calculate the mean value. For mean value, just add all the numbers and divide them by the total. If they are 6, just divide them by 6. Got it? Then for the second step, what you have to do, you have to subtract the mean value from all the numbers and you have to square them and then sum up all the numbers. Got it? So for the variance, you have to divide the sum by that. If the total numbers are 6, you have to divide the sum by 6. And for the standard deviation, you have to calculate the square root of the variance. Got it? Okay, let's just do another example. So the other example is the given data set is 56, 77, 59, 62, 90, and 10. So you have to calculate the standard deviation. So first of all, you have to calculate the mean. For mean, you have to add all the numbers: 56 plus 77 plus 59 plus 62 plus 90 and plus 10, and divide them by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So the mean value is 354 divided by 6, and it would be 59. Got it? Now for the second step, we have to calculate the variance. And for the variance, what we have to do, we have to subtract that 59 from all the values. Got it? And then we have to calculate the square and sum the values. 56 minus 59 squared plus 77 minus 59 square plus 59 minus 59 square plus 62 minus 59 square plus 90 minus 59 square and plus 10 minus 59 square. Got it? Just calculate all the values and their squares as well. So let me just calculate the values. 56 minus 59 is 3 square and it would be 9, plus 77 minus 59 is 18, and 18 square is 324. Then 59 minus 59 is 0. Then 62 minus 59 is 3, and it is again 9. Then 90 minus 59 is 9. 90 minus 59 is 31, and 31 square is 961. Then plus 10 minus 59 is 49, and 49 square is 2401. So just calculate the sum: 9 plus 324 plus 9 plus 961 plus 2401. It would be 3704. So for the variance, you have to divide this sum by 6. Got it? So just divide the sum by 6. It would be 3704 over 6. It would be 617. Got it? So now you have to calculate the standard deviation. So for the standard deviation, you have to just square root the variance. Got it? Just calculate the square root of the variance. It would be square root 617, and it is 24.8. Got it? That is the relationship between the variance and the standard deviation. Got it? Okay, so you can complete the test, the topic, the practice questions by yourself later today. I'm just moving on to the next topic, and the next topic is scatter plot lines of best fit. The next topic is, let me write down the lesson name, then I'll explain. Scatter plot lines, scatter plots line of best fit. Okay, let's start with an example. Let me just go to each topic. Maths. Then we have to scroll down to grade 9. Here we have grade 9 maths. View all lessons, and we're working on statistics, and the topic is scatter plot of best fit. Okay, what is the equation of the trend line in the scatter plot? So this is a scatter plot. You are given with a trend line. Basically, you have to find, just look at the two of the red points. Just find the coordinates of the two of the red points. Use the coordinates, find the slope, and then you have to find the y-intercept and use the slope and y-intercept, and we have to find the equation of the line. Got it? So just look at the coordinates. The coordinates are 7 and 1 for this one, and for this one you have 0 and 7. Got it? So the coordinates, let me write down the coordinates on the board. They are 7 1 and 0 7. One of them is 7 1 and one of them is 0 7. Got it? So first of all, we have to calculate, find these two red points. You have to use the formula to find the slope. Let's just find the slope of the values. So the slope is m equals change in y divided by change in x. So there's x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so just calculate the uh, y minus 7 minus 1 divided by 0 minus 7. Got it? So 7 minus 1 is 6 and 0 minus 7 is negative. So it would be negative 6 over 7. The slope is negative 6 over 7. Got it? Okay, then we have to find the y-intercept. This is the first step. We have to find the slope. For the second one, you have to find the y-intercept. So y-intercept means the point where the graph touches the x-axis. So it would be where x is 0. So at which point the x is 0? It is, here you have the x is 0. Why, this is basically the y-intercept. Got it? Where the graph touches the y-axis. This is the y-intercept. It is 0 and 7. Got it? So the point 0, 7, that means the y-intercept is a 7. Got it? Now you have to use the slope and the y-intercept and find the equation of the line. The equation of the line is y equals mx plus b. So we have the value m is negative 6 by 7, and we have the value b, that is 7. Just plug in the points. So it would be, the equation is y equals negative 6 over 7x and plus 7. Got it? So the equation of the trend line in slope intercept form is y equals negative 6 by 7x plus 7. Got it? That is the equation of the trend line. Got it? That's how you have to find the equation of the trend line. Got it? Y equals negative 6 by x7 x plus 7. Yes, that would be the equation. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions and let's do practice question. Okay, let's start with the test question. Okay, okay, what is the equation of the trend line in the scatter plot? Okay, use the two red points to write the equation in slope intercept form. Write any coefficients as integer, proper fractions or improper fractions in as simplest form. Got it? So let's just use these red points to find the slope and then y-intercept. Got it? So the points are on mm, 2 and 0 and 7 and 9. Okay, let me write down the points on the 2, 0. Okay, the points are 2, 0, and the second one is this is x is 2, y is 0, and x is 7 and 9. Okay, the other point is 7 and 9. Okay, I'm using these 2 points to find the slope first. So slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, x1 y1 and x2 y2. So y2 minus y1, 9 minus 0 and 7 minus 2. So it would be 9 minus 0 is 9 and 7 minus 2 is 5. So the slope is 9 by 5. Got it? Now you have to find the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is mm this is the y-intercept. Got it? That is 2 and 0. The y-intercept is 2 and 0. So we have the value slope is 9 by 5 and the point B is 2. So just put these points in the equation to find the value of the, sorry, uh, we have a point that is 2 and 0. That is not the y-intercept. Got it? This is the point. We can find the point. We can find the point. We can find the y-intercept using these two values. Got it? The equation is y equals mx plus b. So just use the equation and find the value of b because you are not given with the y-intercept. Mx plus b. M is use this point. Y is 0. M is 9 by 5. X is 2. You can find the value of b from here. Got it? It would be 0. 2 times 9 is 18 over 5 and plus b. Shift the 18 by 5 to the other side. It would be then b equals negative 18 over 5. So you have the value of m now and b now. You can write the equation. Equation is y equals mx plus b. So the equation is y equals 9 by 5x minus 18 over 5. That is the equation. Got it? And that is the for option number 1. Got it? Okay, so you can do the practice questions by yourself later today. Got it? I'm just moving on to the next topic. And the next topic is analyze the regression lines of a data set. Okay, the next topic is analyze a regression line of a data set. Data set. Okay, so we have to now analyze the regression line of that. So let's start with an example. Okay, use the least squares regression line of the dataset to predict a value. So we are given the table that is grams of sugar and rating. So the values are 16, 26, 29, 29, and 30. The values are 1, 3, 2, 3, and 5. The least square regression line of the data set is you're also given the least square line of the data set, that is y equals 0.187x minus 2.051. Got it? You can use the least square regression line to predict the y value for a given x value. Got it? Basically, what we have to do, we have to predict the y value for the given x value. Got it? So plug x equals 20 into the equation of the regression line. Just put any value of the x and predict the y value. Let's just put x equals 20 in the equation. Got it? So the equation would be now y equals 0.187 times x is 20 and minus 2.081. So just calculate the value. So it would be 1.689 or approximately that equals to the least square regression line predicts an approximate rating of 2 for a pudding cup with 20 grams of sugar. That means if the x value is 20, that means the y value, the approximate y value is 2. Got it? You just put the lines on the graph then. Got it? Okay, let's just do another example. Okay, the next example is use the least square regression line of the data set to predict a value. You are given the data set, you are given the ages and the diameter. It would be 29, 38, 92, 97, and 98. And the values are 1.1, 1.5, 2.9, 2.6, and 2.3. And the equation, the least square regression line of the data set is y equals 0.021x plus 0.619. So you can use any value of x to predict the value of y. Got it? So I'm going to use x equals 41. Just put the x equals 41 in the equation. Y equals 0.021, x is 41 plus 0.619. So just solve the values, it would be 1.480. That means the least square regression line predicts the diameter of 41-year-old tree would be 1.48. Got it? You just need to use the given equation, substitute any value of x, and this way you can predict the value of the y. Got it? Okay. Let's do another example. Use the least square regression, a line of the data set to predict a value. The data set is population and sports facilities. Okay, so the values are 33, 34, 58, 62, 92, and the values are 1, 3, 4, 9, 16. Okay, so the least square regression line is y equals 0.237x and plus 6.599. So you can put any value of x to predict the value of y. Let's just suppose if x equals 42, got it? You need to calculate 0.237 times 42 and plus 6.599. So it would be 3.3, and when you round off the number it would be 3. That means when the population is 42, the sports facility equals 3. Got it? That is the regression line. Okay, so you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm just moving on to the final test of the topic. Got it? Let's start with the final test of the topic. Okay. In okay, sorry. So let's start with the final test. In the data set below, what is the standard deviation? Okay, you are given with a data set, you have to find the standard deviation. 10, 94, 94, 52, and 50. So for the standard deviation, first step is you have to calculate mean. For the mean value, you have to add them all. 10 plus 94 plus 94 plus 52 and plus 50, and then divide them by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Let's just calculate the mean value. It is 10 plus 94 plus 94 plus 52 and plus 50. It would be 300, and 300 divided by 5 is 60. So the mean value is 60. The second step is you have to subtract the mean value out of all the values and square them and add them. Let's just do 94 minus 60 square plus 94 minus 60 square plus 52 minus 60 square and plus 50 minus 60 square. Got it? So 10 minus 60 is 50, and 50 square is 2500. Okay, 94 minus 60 is 94. 60 is 34, and 34 square is 1156. Again, 94 minus 60 is 34, it is 1156. Then 52 minus 60 is 8, and 8 square is 64. Then 50 minus 60 is 10, and 10 square is 100. Just add them all. 2500 plus 1156 plus 1156 plus 64 plus 100. So it is 4976. So for the variance, you have to divide it by 5. So it would be 4976 divided by 5. It is 995 divided by 0.2. And for the standard deviation, you have to find the square root of the value. Got it? Just find the square root of the variance. Square root of 995.2 is 31.5. That means standard deviation of the data is 31.5. Got it? So select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is for the next one again you have to find the standard deviation of the data. Blanca's class collected signatures for a petition. By the end, 7 students has collected. They are 97, 37, 95, 47, 42, 74, and 56. What was the standard deviation? Okay, you have to find the standard deviation. So the first step is you have to calculate the mean of the data. So just calculate the mean. For the mean value, add up all the values, divide them by 7. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you have to divide them by 97 plus 37 plus 95 plus 47 plus 42 plus 74 plus 56. It is 448 and divided by 7 is 64. That means the mean of the data is 64. Got it? Now just calculate the variance. So for the variance, you have to subtract 64 out of all the values and square them and add them. 95 minus 64, 47 minus 64, 42 minus 64, 74 minus 64. You have to calculate their squares also. And then 56 minus 64. Okay, let me just subtract them and calculate their squares. 97 minus 64 is 33, and 33 square is 1089, plus 37 minus 64 is 27, and 27 square is 729. 95 minus 64 is 31, and 31 square is 961. Got it? 47 minus 64 is 17, and 17 square is 289. Okay, 42 minus 64 is 22, and 22 square is 484. So 74 minus 64 is 10, and 10 square is 100, and 56 minus 64 is 8, and 8 square is 64. So add all the values, 1089 plus 729 plus 961 plus 289 plus 484 plus 100 plus 64. So the sum equals 3716, and for the variance just divide the sum by 7. So 3716 divided by 3716 divided by 7 is 530.8. Got it? And for the standard deviation, you just have to calculate the square root of the variance. Got it? So it would be then square root 530 point. So square root 530.8 is 23.0. That means the standard deviation of the data is 23.0. Got it? Okay. Select the outlier. The next one is select the outlier in the data set, and the data set is 35, 45, 47, 49, 51, 52, 62, and 549. So Oh, you have to find the outlier of the data. Would the mean increase or decrease? So what is the outlier of the data? The outlier of the data is the value that is either much larger or much smaller. Got it? So the outlier is 549. This is much greater value. Got it? So the outlier is a larger value than the other value. That means when we remove the outlier, that means removing outlier will decrease the mean value. Got it? Because you removed a greater number. So when you removed a greater number, that means removing outlier cause the decrease in mean value. Got it? That means removing the outlier cause removing the outlier cause the mean to decrease. Got it? Got it? Okay, so you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we have done three of the topics today. They are variance and standard deviation, scatter plots line to best fit, analyze a regression line of a data set, and final test for the chapter statistics. Please make sure before the next class you have to complete the chapter. If you need more help with the chapter, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.